Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the channel. And for tonight's live stream episode, we're going to be talking about some new updates for PC and also some new game releases. As a matter of fact, if you guys are new to the channel and this is your first time on here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Definitely be sure to press that bell icon. Definitely hit that notification and bell icon so that you guys can always stay up to date with all news and so forth and much more. And much more coming up here on the channel. But with that being said, I do have my live chats open, so if you guys would like to jump into the chats, all is welcome as well. Please be respectful to myself, my moderators, and all my viewers because negativity on this channel will not be tolerated at any given time. But with that being said, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive on into it. So, as most of you guys already know, there has in fact been some new game releases coming out on Steam. And if you guys would like to know more information about some of the latest updates and much more, with that being much more of the information that I have not provided, you guys can also check the link in the description below. You guys can find out a lot more information down there. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on into this wonderful live stream. So as you guys already know that I do in fact have my Steam account here. So what we're going to be looking at today, guys, is one of the new games. I'm not exactly sure when this game was launched. Oh, here it is right here. January 6th, 2026. The name of the game is Star Rupture. This is currently available. It has been released. As you guys can see right here, they do have a 20% off, $15.99 for the game itself. Very good graphics, good quality. And definitely do check this game out, guys, if you haven't got a chance to. I don't think there's a demo to the game. So definitely do check that out. I did not see a demo on here. Let me double check this again just to be sure, because there has been times I did mention certain games that did not, that actually probably did have a demo at one time or other. So we're going to let this load up right quick, guys. I do want to apologize in advance. This is a lower end PC, so as you guys can see, there is no demo to this game. But you guys can always add this to your wish list for games to play. I'm not sure if this is a, I don't think this is DLC, but okay, nope, that's not exactly the game. The game ends right about here. So just definitely be sure to check all prices. This is a PC only game. So you got one here for $15.99. That's 20% off. Or if you get the bundle, the supporter edition bundle, that is $18.98, 17% off. And of course, you can always get the, I can't even pronounce that, by Star Rupture. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that, but the Melody bundle. This is $34.18 with the 10% off sale. But I'm sure if you guys use any other bigger YouTube account, that actually is associated with this game, you could probably get a 5 to approximately 10% discount, even more. Don't quote me on that because I'm not exactly 100% sure. So, and also there is a let's I'm going to basically take a look at something right quick, guys. Just bear with me for a moment while I pull this game info up for you. Oh, hang on just a second. Oops. I did not. All right, guys. So the actual game that I'm looking at right now, my camera is not still focusing. Obviously, I'm having issues with my camera at this time. So definitely do bear with me for a moment while I get this game pulled up for you. The game is called Toxic. It is John Carpenter's Toxic Commando, as you guys can see right here. Price tag on this game. There is, in fact, a demo to this, so it is early access. The game will be coming out March 12th of 2026, approximately 13 days. So if you guys are definitely looking forward to this game being released, let me know let me know in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section and let me know exactly what your experience with this game is. I definitely do have to give this a very good rating. I would say probably if I had to guess a rating to this, I would definitely say 5-star rating. Excellent game demo, but that's just the this is just the demo version right here. It is free to download, and this is also a PC only game. I'm not exactly sure if and when this is going to be coming out or being made available for console, due to the fact that it does have high definition graphics, and I'm not 100% sure if the game will actually be supported on console, guys. So definitely do be made well aware of this. As you guys can see, there is most of the graphics here. It is kind of pixelated on my end. These are the different types of weapons and stuff that you can actually get in the game. Um, and if you guys have no idea who this gentleman here is, this is John Carpenter himself. So allow me to pull up that information for you guys. This is the film director, also from John Carpenter's Vampires. If you guys haven't seen that movie yet, it is really good. Very top notch. Very top notch game. So definitely be sure to check that out if you haven't already. There are quite a few other really good actors in that movie as well. Um, wow. Okay, so I think eventually I'm gonna end up getting this game right here, guys. The first version of this. There is no 10% or any percentage off of the game itself. So, but there is also, let me make sure that I'm not pressing anything over here. 40,000 Space Marine, 2 times Toxic Commando, standard standard edition. Pre-ordered bundle. There is there it was 25% off, but they upped it to 40% off. The price of the original price of the game was $74.99, so they actually did a 40% off sale right now. As far as I know, um, this is still active currently. So that's pretty much doubled. So if you guys are definitely looking forward to checking out some of the new games, definitely be sure to check it out on Steam. There could be some there it could be possible that this could also be for Epic Games and of course my least favorite, Game Pass. Although if you guys have no idea why I'm not so much of a big lighter on Game Pass, there's because of a lot of because there was a there was something going on a while back, and they said they weren't going to make any changes to Game Pass. So that I just basically bumped that to like the bottom of the list, and Game Pass is my least favorite. So if you guys are on console and you happen to see some of these games available for that system, instead of actually instead of actually having to pay for a subscription through Game Pass, just to let you guys know, you can actually buy the game outright. So hopefully that does in fact help you guys out. If it does, be sure to hit that thumbs up, smash that heart button. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and get subscribed for more content. Be sure to click that wonderful bell notification so therefore you guys will always be able to stay up to date, receive news, updates, and much more as it comes out here directly on this channel. And something I haven't done in quite a while, guys, I have not done any PSAs currently at this time because I really didn't see anything necessary in doing PSA. So I am basically not going to be doing PSAs for a while, guys. But if anything does come up, I will let you guys know as soon as I find out what it is. So just to make that clear, all public safety announcements has been currently suspended at this time until further notice. Um, as far as any other type of operating system goes, like Steam's operating system and Linux, you guys can also find multiple different versions of Linux when you go to their website. I'm not sure exactly where to go to check this, but hang on just a second, guys. I'm gonna look up the websites for Linux in case you guys are looking forward to getting rid of Windows 11. I think I see the reason why my screen is, I see the reason why now my screen is turning red. If I turn my computer, everything is going back to be restored back to the way it was. So maybe I should probably reduce my brightness on my laptop, and hopefully this works wonders. Fantastic. As a matter of fact, it is in fact working, believe it or not. So I'm going to keep my brightness right around mid-range. Um, As a matter of fact, Linux is also available for Windows 10 PCs, guys. So if you guys are still running Windows and you're looking to ditch Windows 10 or not ditch Windows 10, but ditching Microsoft altogether, as you guys can see, Linux Mint download for Windows 10, and you also have how to download Linux Mint on Windows 11. So if you guys do happen to download Windows, if you guys happen to download Windows, or almost said it again. Oh my God, you guys. It's just been one of those days. If you're looking forward to downloading Linux on, if you're looking forward to downloading Linux Mint from Windows 11, definitely be sure to transfer Linux to a thumb drive, because if you try to download, so just to keep you guys up to date with that, and not to mention with all the forced updates and all this other garbage that they're trying to impose. They're basically wanting to try to take control of your whole entire computer system. So definitely keep that in mind, guys. Right now, the way it's going, I have kind of decided to put my research for my game page on hold for a while until I can figure out exactly how to get everything up and going. Hopefully, this does become successful. So I guess you could pretty much say I'm going to try to do this to be a predecessor to everyone else, and hopefully get some of these games out a little bit cheaper for you guys. So if you can't afford the actual price of game on Steam, Game Pass, or Epic Games, I'm going to try to come up with something a little bit more affordable for you guys. But right now, it's with everything going the way it is. Right now, we're in some very difficult times, as most of you guys already know. I'm not sure how many of you guys are being affected by and the inflation of this country, but right now, I don't think it's really such a good time for me to proceed with this. So I'm going to have to put everything on hold for now. It's basically going to be on a standstill, but hopefully soon I'll be able to get this up and going. When this does happen, guys, I will definitely keep you guys up to date. I will make that announcement as soon as I possibly can. So I'm pretty much going to be doing this by myself, guys. So this could be a very, very, very lengthy project. So I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm kind of stepping into this completely with blindfolds on. I have no idea where this will be going, but I will definitely keep you guys up to date with this as much as I possibly can. But right now, I'm just going to keep everything under wraps for the time being. Oh, wait a minute. And also, if you guys are looking forward to downloading the Steam's operating system, the same thing that you'd want to do with Linux is put that on a thumbstick. Definitely be sure to put that on a thumb drive also for Steam's operating system. I'm going to go directly to the website and see if I can pull that information up. If I can, I'll drop that link in the chats for you guys. so you guys can actually get a chance to pull up Steam, be able to download it, forward that download directly to onto a thumbstick. Make sure it's got 32 gigs of RAM, or not 32 gigs of RAM, but 32 gigs of space required for the download. You guys could also use anything as high as 64 gig. You should be fine right there. No problems whatsoever. Um, right now, I'm going to type it in. Steam OS, download for PC, Windows 10, 64-bit. Ah. So if you guys are definitely looking forward to checking out Steam's operating system, here is the official website right here. Just go to https://store-steampowered.com. Steamos download, and this should basically give you the information that you'll need, or just go to, or just type in Valve and see what you can get for that as well. Steam is also supported for gaming. Also, guys, how to install Steam OS on your better how to install Steam's on you better than Windows. I definitely do have to agree with that because Steam is in fact, or Steam, anything is a lot better than Windows right now, guys. Because last I knew, Microsoft, their sales have declined on Windows to about, they lost about 50%. So I'm assuming they're down to like 26% in sales. So Microsoft is really not doing all the greatest, guys. So definitely do check that out. If you plan on downloading Steam's operating system, I could definitely put this in the chat for you guys. It's going to take me a minute, but damn it. Oops. Steampower.com. So there is the website right there, guys. Definitely do check this out. If you plan on downloading Steam, I did leave a link in the chats for you guys. So therefore, you should be able to download that. If that's not the correct information, feel free to let me know in the chats, or feel free to drop a comment down below if that is not exactly 100% correct. I will do some further investigations with this, but make sure that your system is a 64-bit system or 64 base system, however they pronounce that as. If your system is not compatible, if it's not a 64-bit or 64 base system, it may not work for your PC. So definitely do keep that in mind. But if this is in fact correct, let's get a hashtag 2 thumbs up in the chats to let me know, or let's get a hashtag in the comments down below in the comment section. Hashtag 2 thumbs up if that is the correct website that I just posted right here in the chats. And if by chance this is not exactly correct, I definitely do want to convey my apologies in advance. But if it is correct, either way, guys, let me know, and let me know how this turns out for you. But like I said, if you do happen to download Steam OS or Linux, make sure to transfer those downloads directly onto your thumb drive, because if you have safe boot on your PC and you have your BitLocker and your BitLocker's TPM active, your BIOS may do a complete update on your system, and that may possibly kick all that out of your computer. So definitely do keep this in mind, guys. Hopefully, you don't ever happen to experience something like this. So I'm just trying to get that information out there to you the best way that I can. And hopefully, this will be a lot better for you and also help improve your experience with your PC as well. So if you guys do have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything that I just mentioned, feel free to let me know either way. And hopefully I can help you guys get all this stuff set up. Because I'm definitely going to be looking forward to doing all this possibly sometime in the next update or so. This all just depends on what I have in mind for that live stream. If there's something that you guys would like for me to talk more about, let me know in the comments down below. Let's get your guys' input on this. Come at me. Let me know what you guys have. Let me know what you'd like to know more about, and I will definitely do my absolute best to make this happen. But all knowledge I do provide is going to be to the best of my knowledge. I'm not going to pretend like I have the answers to everything, because in all reality, at the end of the day, I don't have answers to every question. I may or may not be too familiar with certain questions, but if you do have questions, feel free to drop a comment down below. Ask me exactly what it is, or if there's something that you would like for me to do different, let me know, guys. And again, like I said, I will do my absolute best to make this happen. Some things may be a work in progress compared to others, but trust me, I will definitely do what it takes to get this done. so I can also better you guys' experience as well. In case most of you have no idea what a TPM is, BitLocker actually, okay, your TPM is basically connected to your BitLocker on Windows 10 or Windows 11. It runs for both systems. So what BitLocker is, it is a system. It's basically keeping your system encrypted, but here's one thing you got to ask yourself: which, what do you prefer most, performance or no? What do you prefer most, privacy or stability? Maybe stability might be the inadequate. It may be a little inadequate, but I think it's kind of close enough. But TPM is basically an acronym for, okay, your TPM is an acronym based upon a trusted platform module. If you have a if you have Windows, if you have Windows 11 already installed in your PC, then you have BitLocker and you also have the TPM. So the trusted platform module is not, in fact, what you call a trusted platform module, because that does, in fact, leak information all the way back to Microsoft. So what they're doing with that is if you if you do have a TPM in your PC and you do happen to update quite often, you update your PC quite often, more than likely what that could do is that could leak information directly back to Microsoft, because that's all tied to your Microsoft account. So BitLocker, you can go into your BIOS and go into Safe Boot. You can probably disable that, but if you disable Safe Boot, guys, and you go to try to re-enable it, you could lose a lot of stuff on your computer. So that would probably render your computer useless at that time. So I definitely do not recommend disabling your Safe Boot options. But you can, in fact, disable your TPM. You can also disable BitLocker. But you're probably going to have to open up your command prompt center to do that. And you're probably going to have to type in like a shit ton of commands for that to happen, guys. So definitely make sure that if you do happen to do something like this, be sure to disable your BitLocker. I think you can also go into your Microsoft account and disable that, and also be able to disable the TPM. If your computer says that it's eligible to upgrade to Windows 11, and Windows 11 is not functioning, that is because your computer will have to have the TPM in to be able to run the Windows 11 program or installation on your PC. So if I had to give Microsoft, so if I had to rate Microsoft right now with Windows 11, if I had to rate that from 0 to 5, I would say 1.1 star rate, 1 star rate, or 1 star rating, because I look at that as being absolutely terrible. It is a complete and utter disaster. Because with Windows 11, what that's actually doing, that's impeding on your right to privacy. because of BitLocker and the TPM. And the user license agreement, I do believe legally, from a legality point of view on this, guys, I would definitely have to say that that would be a direct violation of your Fourth Amendment right for them to be able to get screenshots every 3 seconds on your PC, and all that information does get kicked right back to Microsoft. So I would look at that directly as a Fourth Amendment violation, and also that does tend to violate the Privacy Act of 1970. In case you guys are wondering, no, I'm not a licensed attorney, but I do know a lot about the laws and stuff like that. But corporations are very well known to be getting little, they pay off their attorneys, and they're basically getting most of their money through corporate donors, which basically keeps them from getting in trouble. So if you think about it in a roundabout way, I guess you can pretty much look at that as possibly qualified immunity, but they're not above the law. So all the laws still do apply to them as well as it does for us. So if a lot of us stop buying Windows 11 products, that's basically going to spiral Windows 11 possibly right into bankruptcy, or that's going to put a real good hurting on them. That's probably going to hurt them more than anything financially, because Microsoft, if you read the if you and see, the thing is, a lot of these corporations, they use that ultra fine print. Oh, well, you've already agreed to the terms and conditions of this license under this category, this statute, this. Ah, and it says right here. They're not going to tell you that. But without your signature and without you accepting the terms and conditions, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that does require an endorsement of your handwritten signature. But if it's on a computer, the question is, just because you bought your computer, do you own your own computer, or does Microsoft own your computer? If you bought it, you own it, you paid for it, so therefore it's your PC. But you can also go back into your settings and disable sharing through Microsoft, and you could revoke any terms and conditions as much as possible. And if they decide to close out your Microsoft account and switch it over to Linux, I mean, I'm pretty sure it would be that simple. But make sure that you have all that information downloaded directly onto your thumbstick. If you happen to take your computer into a repair shop, you can always get the. I don't exactly know for sure if you'd be able to run your computer without the BitLocker chip or the BitLocker encryption chip and the TPM. If you get both of those removed, I'm not exactly 110% sure if you'll be able to start up your computer without both of those computer chips. So Microsoft has actually gotten a lot of backlash from doing a lot of stuff like this, especially on Windows 11, guys. Microsoft has, in fact, been implemented in lawsuits, and I'm pretty sure they're probably still pending. They're probably still pending lawsuits still going on to this day. But you can also go in. You can also go in and check with different attorneys. Morgan and Morgan, definitely do check with them and see if they can actually see if they can point you in the right direction to getting an attorney if you choose to file a civil class, or not civil, but a lawsuit or a class action lawsuit against Microsoft. So, as a simple legal disclaimer, I have absolutely zero partnership, apprenticeship, or any sponsorship with any of these agencies that I just mentioned. I have absolutely no part of this, but I think it's I think it would be wise that you guys basically stand up for your rights and let Microsoft know that this is completely unacceptable. So just keep this in mind, guys. Be sure to check out all that little fine print. And if you happen to see something on there that you did not realize that was in there, you guys can actually revoke that license agreement, because that is in fact your rights to do so. Because if you bought the computer yourself, you are the legal owner of that PC and not Microsoft. So definitely do check with some attorneys and see if they do offer free consultations, because I definitely do recommend this, guys and gals. So if you feel like any of your rights may have been violated, definitely do check with an attorney, get the proper consultation that you need, and see exactly what it is that you can do to file a suit against them. There are well experienced attorneys out there who would be willing, I'm sure they would be willing to take your case. Just provide them with all the accurate documents and so forth, and see exactly what rights of yours Microsoft has in fact violated, and you can turn around and file a civil claim against them. Because if you basically agreed to the license terms and conditions, that document automatically becomes null and void, because that requires a physical signature, not something that's tied directly to your account. That would be a handwritten signature for it to be endorsed and be considered a legal document. So I think it's time that a lot of us start standing up for our rights and let Microsoft know again that stuff like this is not exactly what you call acceptable. So I definitely do recommend this, guys and gals. So if you feel that your rights have been violated in any way, shape, or form, because look at it this way, there are government agencies and also hospitals using using Windows 11. So that could be a direct HIPAA violation, and that could also be a breach to national security. Because basically with BitLocker and the TPM is basically a bunch of spyware. There is in fact a way to remove spyware directly from your computer. There is a special tool for that. So I'm going to look this up right quick, guys. Just give me just a moment, and I will let you guys know exactly what I would recommend. Oops. So if you guys are looking for spyware removal, this is what I came up with right here, guys. Norton 360 official site, malware removal and spyware removal. If you guys would like to know more about this, definitely do check out the information up here. Click on see more, and there's a number that you guys can actually call. You can also view all plans. They do offer a 60-day money back guarantee, 100% virus protection promise, and it says it right here too. Easy to use, 24/7 live customer service support. I do believe that would be there. They don't exactly have a 5-star rating all across the board. They do have a couple 5 stars here, a couple 4 stars. Anything over 4.5, guys and gals, this is something you definitely want to look at. So if you see one right here that's got a 4-star rating, if the rest of them are 5s, definitely do check these out, guys. Norton's is really good, by the way. I've actually used it in the past. I've had no issues with them whatsoever. So big shout out to Norton's security. If you guys don't feel like using Norton's, you guys can also choose McAfee as well. McAfee is also a really good brand, as you guys can see right here. McAfee, definitely download that, and that will also remove any type of tracker that your computer may have on it. So definitely do check out the prices, guys, because different places prices may possibly vary. One may be a little bit cheaper than the other, but Norton security is really good, guys. So I definitely do recommend that. That's what I'm using right now. And plus, also with McAfee, discover new plans, scam detector. It's got that on there. Too many devices, no problem. VPN with no limits. Virtual private network with no limits. More than antivirus. Data breach concerns. See your personal data. This is what McAfee actually has to offer. McAfee is also very good, and plus, if you do get the download for PC. I'm already subscribed to them, so this is not my first song and dance, guys. But I paid 50. Well, I'm actually paying for 2 years, so this I would be paying $59.99. So this is what they actually do have to provide here, guys. There are different prices, so different plans have different prices. So definitely pick the one that's right for you. There's one right here for $199.99. It's just and that's only 16.67 a month. This is for the first year. This is basically the breakdown of it. And look at all the options that they actually do have to offer, guys. Personal info removal, online account removal. But if you guys can't really afford anything like that, you guys can also go down to as low as $29.99. That's $2.50 on a monthly basis. Definitely do check these guys out. They are really good. And plus, you can check out the facts right here, guys. And here's the other stuff that they do offer. They do offer an advanced firewall protection for your PC. So if you're running a Microsoft's firewall, you're also running McAfee's advanced firewall. So basically what that's doing is that's running two firewalls at the same time for your PC to basically double the security of your devices. No matter if you're running Mac OS or Windows operating system, doesn't matter which version you're running. This right here will, in fact, help you guys out. Even Norton's spyware antivirus. Yeah. So McAfee, like I said, guys, I'm running McAfee on my PC. That's on my main computer. This one here, I can download. I can basically get my subscription through here, probably from my other PC as well. So I might possibly have that in my apps. So if I happen to see it, I can basically transfer this directly over to my PC. Okay, there's a Windows security system right there. But the question is, with Microsoft, are you truly protected? That is the real question. The real answer to that is no. Oh, and one more thing, guys. If you are connected directly into OneDrive, OneDrive is also connected to the TPM, which is also connected directly to BitLocker, and all that is routed to one thing into your Microsoft account. So all that is basically forwarded and rerouted directly into Microsoft, in which I think certain things that Microsoft is doing should, in fact, be 100% illegal, and I'm pretty sure a lot of this is. So definitely do check out some things, guys, because you'd be impressed with what you find out. So again, if you guys do have any questions about anything that I just mentioned on here, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, or feel free to drop a chat, drop a comment in the comment section, and let me know exactly what it is that you're having issues with. And therefore, if I can actually help you guys out with this, I'll be more than willing to do so. That's not a problem. And by the way, guys, I have absolutely no affiliation with Morgan & Morgan, but they are the biggest law firms here in the United States. Definitely do check them out. If you do have questions about them, you can also go to their website at morganandmorgan.com. I do believe it is, or .org. It's one of those two websites. But definitely do check them out. If you guys do have questions about anything, I'm sure that they'll have a contact listing to where you can actually call somebody and see if you can set up some type of consultation and much more. Let them know exactly what, let them or ask them, is it legal for a corporation to do this? If you feel that your rights have been violated in under any circumstances, get in touch with Morgan and Morgan and ask them if you have if ask them if ask them if any of your rights have been violated, and I'm sure they'll tell you something. Because at the end of the day, guys, closed mouths don't get fed. I'm going back old school. And helping people out on my channel is something I definitely do enjoy the most. So if you guys would like to check out their website, I will pull that up for you and I will basically show that to you directly on this live stream. This is something I normally don't do, but today I'm going to make that exception. And like I said, guys, this is about the biggest law firm that there is, Morgan and Morgan. Look at look at these results. 51,200 results. And right here, guys, free evaluation. You may qualify. Find out now. If you guys definitely want their phone number, I will definitely try to look this up for you guys and see exactly if I can find a number on here. There's no guarantee that I'm going to be able to find one, but just bear with me for a minute, guys. Let's take this adventure together. Let's explore, shall we? Uh-oh. Look at this right here, guys. Morgan and Morgan, phone number. And I will even post that number in the chats for you guys. So therefore, uh-oh, here we go. Let's get a look at this, guys. So as you guys can see, I'm going to put the number right there in the chats for you guys. If you do have questions about anything, feel free to give them a call. By the way, Now, the only way that the only way that Microsoft will be able to take screenshots of your computer's screen and plus passwords and stuff like that is if you're using Copilot, which I don't recommend using that. Myself personally, Copilots to me, that's just a bunch of garbage because what they're doing is they're using that to promote AI. They're getting your computer to think like you, and they're getting your computer to read every pattern that you're doing, what website you're going to. That's a complete invasion of privacy, guys. So there you go. I definitely do hope this. I definitely do hope that this right here does in fact help you guys out. You guys could probably find them on Yelp. You guys could probably find them on Reddit and along with a couple other places. So if you guys do have questions about anything that I just mentioned, feel free to drop a comment down below in the comment section. Otherwise, I'm definitely glad that I'm able to help you guys out. If you guys definitely would like to know more about different attorneys, let me know what attorney you would like for me to look up, and I will definitely post that for you guys right there in the chats during the time of this live stream. And if you guys have just in fact got yourself involved in this live stream and you just missed it, all is welcome as well. Like I said, guys, all that information, I'm glad to help you guys out as much as I possibly can. I absolutely enjoy doing stuff like this because there's probably not a bunch of YouTubers out there like me, but then again, I'd be surprised if there was or if there are. Kudos to those other YouTubers out there that is very well like-minded like myself. But if you guys definitely do need some assistance with anything, if you're having issues with your computer, or if you need assistance getting a phone number to an attorney's office, let me know down below in the comment section, and I will get you the number that you guys are looking for. So therefore, I can make this live stream a lot better. As a matter of fact, I did kind of switch things up today on tonight's live stream. So I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I'm definitely glad that I made this live stream video for you. As a matter of fact, I think it is absolutely awesome that I'm doing stuff like this for you guys. So hopefully this right here will save you the time and trouble and save you a lot of the headaches in between, because this is what I do, guys. I definitely do want to help everyone out as much as I possibly can. If you feel that your rights have been violated in any way, shape, or form, let me know in the comments, and I'll try my absolute best to get you the help that you're encountering. Let me know what attorney it is that you're wanting me to find for you, and I'll gladly get that phone number to you directly. And just to let you guys know, I will also be communicating with you guys here in the chats as well, not only as on stream, but also in the chats. So anyway, I think that's going to do it. I think that's going to be a wrap for the night, guys. And as always, I definitely do want to thank you guys for coming to hang out with me here on the channel. If you guys are viewing my channel, also be sure to hit that like and subscribe button for more content. And be sure to flick the hell out of that bell. Be sure to flick the hell out of that notification icon. Um, and if you guys do in fact like this live stream, be sure to hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content, because I'll definitely be looking forward to giving shout outs at the beginning and at the end of that live stream. So anyway, guys, this is going to be a wrap for the night. I definitely do want to thank you guys again for coming to hang out with me. here on the channel. And for those of you who have been still with me this day, helping support the channel, big shout out to each and every single one of you. Big shout out to all my viewers. And also, mods, this shout out is for you also. Continue with the good work that you're doing. And as always, guys, be safe, stay sharp, stay frosty, and most of all, stay vigilant. Also, protect your rights if you deem they are being violated. Seek legal assistance as quickly as possible. But until then, I will be live streaming again this coming Saturday, 8 o'clock p.m. Same time, same place. Obviously, I'm not going nowhere, but same studio, guys. But until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.